Hello and thank you for watching. You might be wondering why the screen is black on you. That is intentional and you'll find out very shortly why. What I'm going to be showing you today is the Boot by Streamlight. A very awesome little handheld flashlight. Excellent for camping, and it's just become my new favorite nightlight. So now because it's dark, we'll shine some light on the situation. As you can see, there is a red light against the wall there. Now that's the first intensity of the boot light with the red filter. If you hold the button on the side, the intensity goes up quite a bit. And now you can see a lot further with a lot more detail. But because of the red filter, you will retain your night vision a lot better than the white filter. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut it off here. And you don't have to have it off to switch the red filter out of the way, but I just want to show you the difference here. What we're going to do is we're going to start with the first intensity of the white light, which by itself is very capable. And this is just the low intensity mode of the white light. If you're camping or anything, this is enough that you can see what you're doing, but not so much that it dilates your eyes severely. Now as we move to the next intensity here, now it lights up quite a bit. Now there's a little bit of dilation. If you were to shut the light off, it'd take maybe 5 or 10 minutes for you to totally regain your night sensitivity. Click the button again and it shuts off on you. Click it once and it's on low light. Now what I'll do is I'll take my finger, I'll slide the filter in place so that you can see the difference in intensity. There you can see the detail on the mat, but if you put the red filter on, the details are pretty hard to see. Now if we switch the intensity up, the details on the red mat become about as clear as the white light on low intensity. But then again, if we move the filter out of the way, the white light itself is much more intense than the red filter will ever permit it to be. Now, it's a pretty handy little light. Now that you've seen what it does, we'll go over a few of the features here. So the first thing you might notice is right there, you see the button is printed right into the lens cap there. So on off is on the click, and to change the intensity, you hold it. Now on the head itself, we have the red filter on. You slide it out of the way with your thumb or other finger, you get white light, slide it back, and you get the white filter. Just like that. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Of course, the push button's on the side. Push and you get your light. If you hold it, that's how you change the intensity. The head itself swivels 180 degrees, so it can go this way. A MOLLE clip that also works with pockets or anything else. So that way you can point it in front of you when it's clipped onto your vest. You can point it up if you're setting it down and using it, and you can clip it the other way, set it the other way, if you so desire. Now the batteries come in the bottom right here. There's a little screw right here that holds this bottom plate in place. It's all waterproof. Take that screw loose, the plate flips open, you put 2 AA batteries in there. Now if you're like me, you'll wonder which way they go in. It took me a while to figure this out, but there's a plus on this side, meaning the plus side of the battery on this side goes up there. On this side, the plus is on the bottom, meaning it's just the opposite on the other side. So once you pay attention to the details, it's pretty easy to figure out. So you have your batteries, you have your push button, and then you have your lenses on front, and that's as simple as this thing is. Not much else to her, and not much else that you need to have to simple light like this. One thing I will mention is the clip is nice and tight. I haven't had any issues with it coming loose. And the head has a nice retention against the body. You have to put enough pressure on it to move it that it won't fall one way or the other. You have to be very intentional in order to direct the head of the light. All in all, this has been one of my new favorite lights.